What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. If you don't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers, and quite frankly, I just appreciate you guys, right? If we get to 15,000 or not, we've gotten this far, and you know, I love showing my gratitude and appreciation. Now, if you don't already know from the title, this is a Topstep review to see which was the best futures prop firm. Topstep was named a few times, so here we go, right? So first thing, all links will be in the description below, but this is Topstep. First glance at it when you first jump into the portal, pretty standard, a little different from most. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very appealing. They said that they have over 81,000 traders being paid out in 2024. It can take as little as 2 days to go ahead and get funded. And then they say they have 12 years of funding futures traders and experience, right? So first thing up front, as you can see, they only have one rule. The rule is don't reach your drawdown limit. That's the only rule. The other ones are more like stipulations, just kind of make sure you don't go over this, but it's not considered a hard breach, right? Jumping over into the account sizes, they only have 3 packages, which me personally, I think it's pretty dope. Sometimes you can overwhelm people or traders, and when you overwhelm them with things, that it makes it very hard for them to choose. They kind of narrowed it down to just 3 simple packages. We have a 50K, 100K, 150, and that is that. No extra pluses, no add-ons, nothing crazy like that, so you don't have to, you know, pick and choose, and hopefully you build the right package so you don't get a hard breach later on. So I really do like the fact that they did this. Going based on price wise, by far some of the best pricings I've ever seen. Obviously it looks like those a discount. Don't know how long these discounts will last. From my understanding, they've always been like that, just kind of, you know, pushing those traders to go ahead and buy. But from looking at it, price isn't too bad. You want a 50K account, it's $50. You want a 100K account, $100. You want a 150K account, $150. Very simple and straight to the point. Profit targets, right? Very simple, nothing too crazy. All of these are only one phase as well. So we have, you know, profit targets for a 50K account is 3,000, 100K is 6,000, 150K is 9,000, right? Lot sizes, I know for my forex traders a little bit different. All this is to, from what I've checked out, it's just lot sizes. So contract size is what you're risking per trade. Obviously, depending on what instrument you're trading, you want to make sure that one contract equals a certain amount of money, so that way you can calculate it, right? If you don't, you're gonna have a hard time trying to pass these accounts. And then they have the max loss limit, right? So for a 50K account, the max loss is 2,000. 100K account, the max loss is 3,000, and for the 150K account, the max loss is 4,500, right? And if you read at the bottom here, it says an activation fee of 150 after you pass, which grants you that, you know, funded account. Now, a few things on pricing. I know you guys see the MO, which means monthly, for those of you who don't know, right? Monthly. So from my understanding, these monthly charges are a recycling amount if you do not pass your account, right? So if you end up blowing the account, it'll charge you again come the following month. So let's say if we were signed up today, April 9th, and we don't pass it by May 9th, it'll recharge us again for the amount size, and then, you know, I assume essentially starting over. Not too sure on that. I can find out though, okay? But now, if you do pass and you pay the activation fee, that monthly is no longer required. All right, so that's something to think about, right? So if you are getting a 50K account and you end up passing, the total investment cost for that 50K account is going to be $150 plus your 50. So total all in the investment is about $200. Obviously, you want to make sure you make more than $200 to get your money's worth, right? To get that nice ROI. Now, as you can see here, they have one rule, pretty much don't blow the account, right? So don't go over these loss limits right here. And then they have a consistency rule. Consistency rule is pretty much don't go over 50% of your overall target price in a single day. So if your overall target price is $3,000, don't go over 1,500 in less than 1 day. I know for some of you like, oh my God, this, that, and the third. It is what it is, right? Every company has their own set of rules. You either abide by them or you don't. Completely up to you. No one's forcing you to pay these prop firms to trade with them. For the consistency rule, it is only for your combine or your phase one. After you pass, when you go into your express or your funded account, you no longer have to worry about a consistency rule. So that is only for the phase one or combine step of the process, okay? In order to get paid out, you need to reach $200 per day for 5 days. Doesn't have to be in a row, as long as you have 5 days of $200 or more. So you can literally go 200 positive, then lose the 200, then 200 positive again. That is considered, even though you've traded 3 days, that is considered 2 days of profitability above 200. So as long as you're above 200 not for the past 5 days, I'm sorry. As long as you're above 200 within 5 days, you are all good to go and you'll be able to withdraw. You can only withdraw 50% of your overall profits. There are some strategies behind that. Make sure you're in profit before you make that withdrawal. You have as long as you have 5 winning days, you should be good. Now, once you reach a total of 30 days of $200 or more in profit, you will now be able to withdraw 100% of your payouts, and you can withdraw whenever you want. So if you wanted to do daily withdrawals, whatever the case is, you will absolutely be able to do so. Now, what they don't highlight, because they do say it, but they don't highlight it, if you do withdraw 100% of your profits. So let's say, for an example, you are up on the account $10,000, you've hit your 30 days, and you wanted to withdraw the complete 10,000. If you withdraw the complete 10,000, your account will close and you will have to start over. Again, they do say it, they just don't highlight it, right? So a lot of traders will probably get upset, trying to withdraw all of their profits. Again, it's just one of their rules. It is what it is. Either you deal with it or you don't. Completely up to you, right? So my suggestion for traders like that, if you make 10,000, withdraw 5,000 or 8,000, right? Leave something in there where you can continue to grow that money or that account size, so that way you can have something, consistently generating you income on a monthly or weekly basis, right? The next thing that I really, really like about Topstep is that they are able to give you multiple accounts, and they have a built-in copy trader, right? That is game changer. I know for a lot of other firms or companies, you would have to go find your own copy trader, pay them monthly on whatever that is, and then connect all of the accounts together, and then so on and so forth. Cool thing about this one, you can have, I believe, up to 5 express accounts with them, connect them all to a copy trader in that built-in system. So one trade takes care of all 5 accounts. So instead of you making 10,000 in a month, you're now making 40 or 50,000, which makes that withdrawal process a lot easier. Every prop firm has their pros and cons. It's going to be up to you what works for you and what doesn't work for you. For some people, 50% payouts doesn't work. They want 80 or 90, whatever the case is. Cool. But on the back end, other companies may breach your account, or you have to pay extra for certain add-ons. So it's all what works for you. There's no news trading with them, so you can trade news whenever you want. There's no strict rules. The only rule is don't go under your daily drawdown limit or max drawdown limit, okay? So if you really wanted to, you can just get a Topstep account, then you jump into their Topstep Live on YouTube and just take their trades, right? I mean, obviously every trade isn't going to be successful. And, if you're a trader, you know, but kind of an easy way, especially for beginners, if you don't know where to start, get a Topstep account, go to Topstep Live, just copy their trades. Or what you can do, of course, go to school.com, follow Billionaire Herrera, and live trade with me every single day with my community. As you know, we kind of just level up and, get that money on a daily basis. Now, okay, So going into the platform, you can see this is their platform, Topstep X. They kind of show you exactly how to use it. These are all the available products they have. So if you, before you purchase with them, you might want to go to Trade Topstep X just to make sure that they trade the instrument that you're used to trading, right? If they don't have it, then obviously this might not be the prop firm for you, but they do show you here. The next thing, if you scroll all the way down on here, they have a little bit of a checkout section here for you, which is kind of a full series where they explain, you know, how to add indicators, futures, break-even buttons, so on and so forth, right? Copy trading, the list goes on. You can literally just check on their platform here, watch all these videos, and then kind of make a decision if this is the company for you or not. All these videos are like 5 minutes or less, nothing super intense, right? So with Topstep, I did end up taking a 150K account. I'll post the proof here. And I did go ahead and pass. It took me a little bit of about 2 weeks to pass. I haven't traded it as much recently just because the volatility of the market with Trump and tariffs and everything going on, the market's just been super volatile. One bad entry could wipe out your entire process or progress with trading, or, you know, just put you in unnecessary drawdown. So I've been taking my time with the account since passing. Trying to get those $200 or 5 winning days so that way we can go ahead and shoot that payout process video for you guys, right? To make sure that these guys do pay out. Again, haven't heard anything bad about them paying out. Let me know in the comments below what prop firm you want me to review next. Let's make sure we like this video as well. Let's get this video to like 200-300 likes. And, you know, I'll see you guys on the next video. Appreciate you guys as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.